is very bright.
I'm just going to take a little video here just to really prove I was here in front of all you guys. It's nice to see you tonight. Kind of pretend that you're there. Okay, I'm kind of pretending on my buddy John. He's a Marine. Do we have any veterans in the crowd?
Woo! Woo! Army.
Army, okay. Any other veterans in the crowd? Okay. I was wearing this shirt just the other night and over at a bar. Minding my own damn business. It's like Governor Wall tells us to do. Mind your own damn business. And all of a sudden some person walks up to me and says, hey, you need this hat. Well, that's a hell of a hat you got there. It's a Harris Walls hat. Those are hard to come by. So anyhow, I think I kind of earned that. And so it's nice to see you guys. I've got a little joke to say and maybe a little story and a little framing up to that point. And it's kind of funny at the end if you kind of think about it.
Sure.
Okay, but there's some friends of mine, they went up to Canada and they wanted to go see some bears, do some bear hunting. And so anyhow, I thought I'd get up in the morning time and they're still in bed. And so I'd go out and I just wanted to look around and said, well, you got to take a gun with you, they said. There's bears out there. I said, no, I'll just kind of wrestle them. I'm really good at that stuff. And so I just go out there and all of a sudden I hear something behind me. I said, okay, ooh, that's a bear. And so I kind of start running back in. I trip. He kind of trips over me. We roll to the door. He's into the cabin right there. I close the door real quickly. He says, skin them out, boys. I'll get you another one. Story. I'm a rabble-rouser. John and I kind of met together as being a rabble-rouser. Back when I was a young soldier, I was doing things for NATO. I had a top secret clearance, and I was very moved by seeing a thing called Dachau concentration camp. So anyhow, it kind of moved me to be a rabble-rouser for the last 8 years because I think we see fascism around the corner, and I think I'm going to stand up to it. So all that said, I do this gig as Uncle Sam. I got this Uncle Sam hat on. I was going down to the Capitol, and I was there to see a protective vote. It was a protective vote, kind of a rally we were having there. And I go to the Sears parking lot, and the parking lot's full. And I said, wow, all these people here to protect the vote. This is really a very conscientious group of people here, to do that. And so then I'm walking down the hill, and I'm seeing and thinking the Protect the Vote people were there at the Capitol, and they were just full of people. And so, and I go, wow, that isn't the Protect the Vote people, because the Proud Boys were there, and the Oath Keepers were there, and they had guns and all this kind of stuff. I'm sitting there as Uncle Sam, saying U.S. Army veteran. I've got a mask on that says Black Lives Matter. I got unarmed and unafraid on me, and this kind of kingpin kind of a guy. I've seen the Proud Boys there, all those people there. So remember, I'm going in here. I am a Army vet, and I also had a top secret clearance, and so I kind of was very proud of that. But anyhow, I said, well, I think I'm going to go in there where all these people are at, and I start walking around there, and these guys are seeing me do that. And this is like a big church because there's a big speaker there, and there's one person talking, and all of a sudden you see this drunk old clown walking through their whole bunch of people. And so these were anti-vaxxers. I'm a vaccine. I'm kind of a vaccination guy. I kind of grew up that way. I mean, we had the mumps, we had the measles. My mom said that was cool. I just do not know why people wouldn't like vaccines. And this is why they were there, because they were saying, we will not be vaxxed. Our body, our choice. And so anyhow, I'm looking at these guys a little funny, and an Oath Keeper comes up behind me, and I go, wow. And I see he's walking really, really close to me, and I see he's got a gun right here strapped on you. I said, oh boy, you're in trouble here now. I'm in the middle of all these anti-vaxxers, and he says, well, I need to make a beeline out of here. So I said, okay, let's make a beeline out of here. He is barking in my ear questions after one after another, and I wouldn't answer that at all. I said, and I can't stop it because I'm not sure what the hell is going to happen to this kid. And so I get across the street, and he's still there, but I'm away from those people, and kind of in a safe area. And there's normal people down there. And so he says, and so he's still barking at me. He says, you really weren't in the Army, were you? And I didn't answer that. He says, well, my rank and and this is the regiment I was in. So he rattles that off. So he says, well, I was in Delta Battery, 5th Battalion, 6th Artillery, and I had a top secret clearance. And he goes, well, what the hell does that have to do with anything? It means I'm more credible than you guys. So anyhow, he was pretty perturbed about that, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you very much.